High school, my recruitment was kind of slow. I was getting like D2 HBCU offers, had a few like military school offers, but Coach Schumann came last minute and offered me the preferred walk-on opportunity at UGA, and I just felt like it was an opportunity where I could bet on myself and really make something out of nothing. And my mindset has really just been, I never viewed myself as a walk-on really, just because coming from Gwinnett County, so many great athletes, I'm going against so many different guys who go into SEC big schools every Friday. It was kind of just like something I've been doing before. I've been going against good players. And of course, when you get to UGA, it's a humbling experience just because freshman year is tough. But I just always had the mindset where I knew what I was working towards and I always kept faith in my abilities.
Thank you.
Hey, Jaylen, part of the big storyline with the wide receivers this fall has been sort of the injuries that this group has had. What is your guys' sort of confidence level that even despite those injuries, you guys can go out there and make an impact on this game on Saturday?
Oh, yeah. I mean, injuries are a part of the sport, and we know that. And that's the thing that's so cool about this team, that's so good about this team, is we're so deep at the receiver position, really all positions. So it's really next man up mentality. So when one goes down, it's just time for the other to step up.
Okay, let's go to Chip Towers, followed by Palmer Tomes.
Yeah, Jaylen, obviously you've had a lot of action, a lot of experience to this point. It sounds like most of it's been on special teams. You tell me, but you have gotten into rotation some. But clearly, it's been kicked up a notch a little bit this year. When did it sort of click for you that you never can be sure you're an invited walk-on, but hey, I can run with these guys, I can play with these guys? When do you feel like you sort of proved yourself that you deserve the repetitions that you're getting now?
I mean, first, you can never be too satisfied. You got to come out and prove yourself every day. But I'll say it kind of clicked probably last season. I really felt like I was confident in my ability, like my athletic ability. And I really felt like the game slowed down for me because I really had complete understanding of the offense and everything around it.
Jaylen, we've heard a lot of buzz about Ladarius McConkey this preseason. What have you seen out of him each and every day in practice?
Oh, Lad's a guy that's going to come to work every day. Just like the rest of the receivers, Lad's a special guy. He's a great guy off the field. And on the field, he's a great teammate, and he's going to give 100% every play and every rep. And I'm just excited for him.
Let's go to Catherine Lewis, followed by Seth Emerson.
Hey, Jaylen, just kind of staying on that topic of your teammates, what kind of role do you see your teammates and receivers like Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint and Arian Smith playing this weekend, coming off of injuries fairly recently?
I mean, all of us will be ready to go. And those guys, they did a great job with their rehab and their respective injuries and coming back as fast as they could. And they're all ready to go, and we're all ready to go, ready to work.
Jaylen, two-part question. Number one, are you still a walk-on? Number two, what do you think it was ultimately that got you kind of your foot in the door in terms of playing time here at Georgia to impress the coaches?
First part, no, I'm not still a walk-on. I've been on scholarship since after the bowl game from last season. And I think what got me this opportunity would just be just my mindset, my work ethic. And I know that like nothing's given to me, and it's kind of easy to really take it for granted if you weren't a walk-on. So I could see that, but as a walk-on, I knew that like I had a chip on my shoulder every day. So I just came to work every day, and I feel like it paid off eventually.
Let's go to Jed May, followed by Jake Roos.
Yeah, Jaylen, I wanted to ask you specifically about Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint. Obviously he went down with a pretty gruesome injury last year. Just what has it been like, watching him progress throughout his recovery to, the point where he's going to see the field on Saturday?
Oh, yeah. Mark's one of the hardest workers on the team. He keeps his head up, and he just kept chopping. I'm just excited for him and the opportunity he has, and just like the rest of the receivers, the opportunity we have in front of us to show our abilities.
Yeah, Jaylen, just wanted to ask you about Cortez Hankton. What do you feel like he brings to the fold as far as UGA coaches go? How does he stack up with the rest of those guys? I mean, how's his personality? Maybe different, the same? And how do you feel like his impression kind of carries over to you guys as a group?
Oh yeah, Coach Hank, that's my guy. Coach Hank, we all have the utmost respect for Coach Hank just because we know he really cares about us off the field. And there's a lot of times he's checking in on us. He's asking about our families, asking about our moms, our dads, our little brothers and little sisters. He really cares about us and his energy, and he knows how to relate to us and really like make us understand what he's teaching us. And we know that with his NFL experience, he knows what he's talking about. And it's always NFL scouts coming in, checking on Hank because he has a relationship with them. So he definitely has credibility in our eyes.
Okay, we'll go to Jake Rowe, and then we'll finish by opening it up for all questions. Jake, you there? All right, we'll open it up to all questions.
Jaylen, I just wanted to ask you, JT kind of made a name for himself on the scout team last year, and I'm just assuming you guys might have hooked up a few times in that role. Do you feel like that you and JT might have built some kind of a rapport last year as you guys were sort of battling through the ranks to get on the field?
Actually, I did the scout team my first freshman year, and after that, I was running with the offense. I wasn't seeing the field as much, but I was still running with the offense. I might go down to the scout team every now and then, but JT definitely, he was excited about being down there when he was getting his knee right, and he definitely made plays and made a name for himself.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Questions from anyone else? All right, Jaylen, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
All right.